Welcome to Mr. Dixon's Arrested Development. I'm the very sweaty Mr. Dixon in his very hot room. But I do have my gin and tonic, which really doesn't cool you off. If you want to be cooled off, you get water or milk or something. But it gets me buzzed, so I can make my way through this bullshit I'm reading. All right. Gin and tonic. Let me put some more ice, wasn't that cold? All right. All right, let's go. Listen, I got 3 stories. The first one is from the Eyewitness News KABC. All right, first story. Waldemar youth pastor pleads not guilty of the child sexual assault charge. I think I may have read the story previously, but this is the follow-up. A youth pastor accused of sexually assaulting children in Waldemar for nearly 2 decades pleaded not guilty at his arraignment Thursday. Malo Victor Montero, 45, is facing charges of lewd acts on a child and other felony counts. Sheriff's officials arrested Montero, said they had conducted an extensive investigation and determined that several victims have been allegedly sexually assaulted when they were juveniles between 1999 and 2017. Detectives said he sexually assaulted several children for a number of years. Well, he is religious. One of the alleged victims, they spread that shit out for years. Something's happened to my foot. Oh, you're kidding me. You are kidding me. Alright. Yeah, I think we're still recording. Sorry. You look at someone's, I do these things, right? And I'm trying to always do it at a time when no one calls or bothers me. I'm like, doing it this time. There's the latest I've done it in a while because I got busy doing stuff today. And someone still calls. Like, what the hell? I'm not that popular. Why did they call them when I'm doing recording these? No one watches them, but someone calls when I'm trying to record them. All right, anyway, it didn't go off, so it seems fine. That was really annoying. All right, hey, everybody. You're not going to, what are we going to cut and edit? We'll just keep going. All right. Detectives, I used to do it. Those 3 people may still remember I used to do videos and read the Bible, and I would edit those and everything. And I'm like, you know what? I've gotten lazy. I don't want to do it anymore. So I'm just like, I'll just record whatever in my hot, sweaty room with the stupid air conditioner off. Well, anyway, let me get back to this. Detectives say he sexually assaulted several children over a number of years, which is not news there. One of the alleged victims accusing church administrators of knowing about the allegations and covering up for Montero. What? Covering up a church? Molesting children? Somebody's being a pastor is molesting, or a youth pastor is molesting a child, and it's being covered up by a church? Who ever heard of such a thing? All right, moving on. Next story. This is from AZ Central, so I guess Arizona Central. U.S. missionary, oh, this is a good one. U.S. missionary veteran arrested in Uganda for assaults, racial slurs against, do that again. U.S. missionary veteran arrested in Uganda for assault on racial slurs against hotel workers, which is what you do when you're like, you go to Uganda and you are a missionary. You go like, hey, everybody, F you. F you! I'm an American! Jesus! Fuck you! But Jesus! Here's the Bible! Take my God into your soul! And now, fuck off! Alright, sorry. Anyway, this is not, he didn't say this. He said a lot of worse things. Alright, anyway, so there's a story. A U.S. man claiming to be a missionary, he was claiming he is or he wasn't, a missionary, a Marine veteran, was arrested, very important they put the Marine veteran in there, was arrested and accused of assaulting a hotel staff member in Uganda as he hurled racial slurs at workers and threatened to kill one man, which is always cool. Kampala police has arrested an American citizen for allegedly assaulting a Grand Imperial hotel staff. Well, maybe you get confused when you hear it was Grand Imperial and thought it was a dragon. The Kaplan Metropolitan Police reported on its Facebook page. Police said footage from security television cameras showed a foreigner, identified later as Mr. Jimmy L. Taylor, punching and humiliating a hotel employee. Video footage of the incident, posted by multiple people, went viral, spurring widespread condemnation of the man's actions and language. According to at least one news report, Taylor is an Arizona resident. Video of Taylor's screaming tirade and attack against his staff lasted several minutes. "You hate Jesus? You hate yourself," Taylor said before punching an employee in the face. "You hate Jesus? You hate yourself!" Okay. "I'll effing," this is what they wrote. I would say fucking, but they put it here. "I'll effing knock your effing life out," Taylor said. No, you obey what I say. I don't obey you, you understand?" Which is definitely Christianity to the core. He swung at the man, calling him a bitch, the N-word, and then said the man was not a human, which goes over well in Uganda. I think. And then any place where there's a gathering, a lot of black people, definitely be a white man saying the N-word and calling him bitch and not a human. Magnifique. When police tried to arrest Taylor, he spat on them. Well, as you do. Became uncontrollable and tried to disarm policemen, officials said. Oh, a policeman, I should say, tried to disarm policemen. Well, you know this was in America because they would have shot his ass in the States. Of course, he's a white man, but still. When being questioned by police, Taylor blamed his actions on an illness that he said was caused by stress. And that illness is racism. Officials said the police department, he said was caused by stress, officials said in the police department's post. Police said Taylor confessed to having attacked the victim. Taylor, well, it's on video, so it's nice of him to admit it. Taylor was detained at the Central Police Station, Kampala, on charges of assault and malicious damage as investigations are ongoing, officials said. Okay, moving on. Whee! Oh, okay. This is from CBS 4, Miami. Lauderhill pastor, stepdad, accused of having sex. What are these weird? I gotta find this guy's a veteran, and this one I'm finding his stepdad. Who cares? I don't understand this is in the headline. Anyway, Lauderhill pastor, stepdad, accused of having sex with 13-year-old girl. Late Friday, Fort Lauderdale, a one-time charismatic Lauderhill, well, not too charismatic, he has a Mac on a 13-year-old, can't get someone his own age. A one-time charismatic Lauderhill preacher is accused of molesting a 13-year-old girl. Late Friday, Lauderhill police announced they were looking to arrest the girl's stepfather, Avio Rocker. I think I saw that porno. Sorry, never mind. She wasn't 13 in it. But it was a stepfather. It was weird. Ricardo Strahan, 40, was once connected to the Prophetic Worshippers International Church, is charged with one count of lewd, lascivious battery on a minor between the ages of 12 and 16 years old. They couldn't make up their mind, so lewd and lascivious. It's lewd/lascivious. So it's lewd, it's like dividing line, lascivious. We couldn't make up our mind, so we said lewd, lascivious, whatever. Police say the stepdad spent a year sexually assaulting the girl and then introduced her to Strahan, who then began assaulting. Oh, so there are two. Oh, I'm an idiot. There's two different people. So there's a stepfather and the pastor. Okay. Stepfather, like, I'm molesting my child. Hey, pastor, would you like a bit? Yeah. I would very much enjoy joining you in the sexual abuse of this 13-year-old. Jeez. Oh. Wow. Man. Oh, man. All right. Anyway. Oh, God. That's all right. Anyway, the two men are also accused of threatening to kill her if she told anyone about what happened. That's standard behavior there. Strahan reportedly had sex with a girl. Well, you shouldn't really say sex. You should say you raped the girl, because, she's 13, so it couldn't be consensual, even if she wanted to do it. But, it wasn't, they were not having sex. I have sex. People have, I like sex. This is rape and sexual abuse. So just put that in another category. Just don't mix it with my sex. I don't. It's like putting you had your peanut butter and your chocolate together. But this particular peanut butter has cyanide in it. And I don't want cyanide in my chocolate. So just keep the sex out of your mouth. Well, you can put the sex in your mouth. You know what I mean. All right. Anyway. Trahan, how you pronounce this motherfucker's name, reportedly had with the girl more than 3 dozen times from January to December 2016, according to the arrest report. Nearly a dozen of those times were in a parking lot of Dillard High, according to the report. Other times involved him taking her to a motel. How did he take her to a motel? People find it weird. What, he had 2 beds? To keep the girl silent, Strahan allegedly forced her to steal clothes and personal items from family members and then threatened to perform voodoo rituals. Wow. And with them is to perform voodoo rituals with them is she told, if she told anyone. It says is, but it should be if. He also reportedly told the girl his wife was a police officer and had a gun. What the fuck? Yeah, and she would use it on you. Well, she's 13. She probably didn't know any better. Like, oh my god, he's raping me, and now she's gonna tell his wife, and the wife's gonna get mad at me. She's 13. Kids don't think these things out. Anyway, the court does have a concern because the victim reported the subject had her steal property from her family to perform voodoo rituals, said Circuit Court Judge Kim Malaka, reading from a police report during a bond hearing on Thursday. Lawrence Hashish, Strahan's attorney, argued for a low $25,000 bond, arguing that his client has no prior criminal record and has strong family ties. Yeah, a little too strong. He's a U.S. citizen who has lived in this town for well over 20 years. He has 5 siblings in Hollywood, and his parents are in Hollywood, I guess Hollywood, Florida. His fiancée is present. Jeez, I like how these guys don't have girls, and I'm not meeting anybody. Well, these motherfuckers are molesting everybody. He has an ex-wife and a daughter also in Hollywood. Was he fucking his daughter as well? He has no ties outside of jurisdiction, said Hashish. There's more. There's more. I usually just stop at the one page, but what the hell? We got one more. We'll just turn the page. Here we go. Judge Malika agreed with the prosecutor and set a steeper bond for Serena at $100,000. Serena was ordered to have no contact with any minor children and stay at least a mile away from the teen he's accused of molesting and her family. He was also ordered to surrender his passport, which all perfectly reasonable. Okay, and now, what you've been waiting for, the big story. Dun, 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 dun. The Catholic Church. Yes, of course. We know what happened this week, so we're going to read about it. This is from the SanFranciscoGate.com. More than 300 accused priests listed in Pennsylvania report on Catholic Church sex abuse. 300 priests. Thought it'd be much higher. More than 300 Catholic priests across Pennsylvania sexually assaulted children over 7 decades, protected by a hierarchy of church leaders who covered it up, according to a sweeping grand jury report released Tuesday. The investigation, the broadest inquiry into church sex abuse in U.S. history, identified 1,000 children who were victims, but reported there were probably thousands more. Yeah, I would say, I would take that bet. Priests were raping little boys and girls, and the men of God who were responsible for them not only did nothing, they hid it all for decades. The grand jury wrote in this report. Well, men of God who were responsible for them. Well, the men of God were also doing the raping. That's many a men of God does. All right. The 18-month investigation covered 6 of the state's dioceses: Allentown, Erie, Greensburg, Harrisburg, Pittsburgh, and Scranton. And follows other state grand jury reports that reveal abuse and cover-ups in 2 other dioceses. The grand jury reviewed more than 2 million documents, most from the secret archives, which teachers referred to in the reports of abuse they hid from public for decades, State Attorney General Josh Shapiro said at a news conference Tuesday. We have secret archive. We're saving it for other priests who can relay it so they can jack off to it. Hey, I molested this kid in 1954. Here, I'm going to save this for you. Some priest in 74 going like, oh, thank you. 20 years later, I look at this and I'm like, oh, Jesus. Mary, don't you weep. I'm going to ejaculate on your face. The 1,400, hey, I didn't do it. This is the 400-page report delivered in scathing language describes some of the abuse in disturbing detail. In Erie, a 7-year-old boy was sexually abused by a priest who then told him he should go to confession to confess his sins to that same priest. Jesus. So he rapes him, then he goes like, go to confession. Why would any parent send their kid, a 7-year-old, for a confession anyway? Even if there was no sexual abuse here, what is a 7-year-old confessing? People are morons. People are fucking morons. God damn it. Another boy was, but this is disgusting, of course. Another boy was reportedly raped from ages 13 to 15 by a priest who bore down so hard on the boy's back that it caused severe spine injury. Jesus Christ. He became addicted to painkillers and later died of an overdose. Thank you, God, saving this child. Doesn't this guy something to do healing? You think he could stop poor kid being molested? Wait, first of all, not have injuries. The priest should have goddamn injuries. Should have broken his fucking cock. But no, the kid gets back injuries and he says pain medication and he dies of an overdose. That's heartwarming Sorry, you won't find that in those Christian movies they like to put out. God is not dead, but he does like to watch child fucking. When is that movie coming out? One victim in Pittsburgh was forced to pose naked as Christ on the cross while priests photographed him with a Polaroid camera. Priests gave the boy and others gold cross necklaces to mark them as being groomed for abuse. The report makes clear that few criminal cases may result from the massive investigation. Few criminal cases of some statute of limitations. Ain't that a bitch? Just good stuff. Anyway, so that's Mr. Dixon's Arrested Developments for this week. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. That's it. Yeah, I got nothing more. Bye-bye. We'll see if someone calls me now. Now that I'm getting off the fucking recorder here. Bye.